Hey everybody, welcome back to Untold Stories Project and Order of the Penrose Triangle. We're doing lots of things with lots of who is who in reflections and mirrors and lots of fun stuff. So who wants to give a quick recap of what we just went through?
From which side?
Uh, Echo, why
It kind
don't
of
you just tell
split.
us? Yeah, why don't you give us kind of an overarching thing of both sides, since this is more about your past and the things that are happening with you.
So basically, um, we were inside of a mirror that I had put a spell on, incorrectly, which is how all of this stuff happened. Um, I am blind because of somebody blinded me, or I was. Um, uh, let's see here. I already forgot my neighbor's name.
Camille.
Camille.
Thank you. Um, she has been returned home. Lena used a lot of her magic power, so she is pretty much drained right now. So she stayed with Echo, and they caught up on a romantic drama, or at least Echo did. And then she heard the voice of her sister call out to her, and which turned into somebody else that was a big part of Echo's past, who she believes hurt her sister. Um, while this was happening, the other two went out to find Penny. They tried to call earlier, and Penny explained to them that they were already there. So, like, there's a copy of everybody running around. So they went there and they tried to kick down a door that didn't work. They almost exploded themselves, and now they have come face to face with their doppelgangers. And I am being drugged there. That was all over the place, but if you followed that, great.
No, thank you. And as I've been doing with everybody else who's giving little updates, feel free to give yourself an experience point there, so that you're one step closer to gaining an improvement. Awesome. So yes, we let's go back now to the basement of the Olive Garden where Carmine and James have turned around to see reflections of themselves with similar glassy eyes that they saw on the other side of the mirror world. And they also see Lena standing there, also with glassy eyes.
Say the glassy eyes that came out of Camille. Those are still in my pocket, right?
Yep.
And I don't know if they're actually if anything's gonna. I don't know if there's anything to do with those, but. Oh, we're gonna have a problem here, aren't we? Okay. Well, I guess if we are about to get into a fight with ourselves, which it's starting to look like, nah, we gotta talk first. It's like, okay, look, you can just return the gems that you took. Walk out of here via the nearest bathroom. I don't care. But give us our stones back and get out of here.
As you say that, the copy of you is going to pull out one of the stones. This is the stone from the Chupacabra that you first battled, and he will extend his hand with it.
Huh. Okay. Carmine will reach out and snatch it.
Wait, before and he's probably 20 feet away from you.
Oh, right.
But before you before you go, you feel kind of a tug on your suit jacket. Penny extends her hand to you, and it has a couple of inhalers. You're going to need this.
What is this?
Just take it. And she will put it up at your face and press the little inhaler button. As you breathe it in, all of your health will regain.
Oh, that's very nice of her.
Uh,
All right. Actually, was the mirror version of me beat up as well?
no, he was not.
I dislike him already.
Yeah, it looks like he probably escaped the mirror before you took any damage.
Oh, we'll see what we can do about that. Yeah. So let me make the adjustment then. And Carmine is going to. Why is
She'll
Camille
toss one
missing?
over to James as well. Although James, I think you're pretty much full.
I only have one. Can I save that for just a second?
It's yours to do with as you wish.
I don't.
It's just like an inhaler, you said? Cool.
Then yeah, Carmine's gonna just stride out and he's gonna slap the rock out of other Carmine's hand.
Sure. As you approach, other Carmine, as we're calling him now, is going to breathe at the rock, and a big puff of green smoke is going to come at you. Can you give me a cool roll? We'll call it cool.
That was a 10.
Well, you start coughing a little bit, but nothing really happens in this fog of green
Okay.
smoke.
Can I blow smoke rings with it? Like, am I cool enough to do that with a 10?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever this was doesn't seem to be impacting you. James, why don't you also give me that cool roll?
Okay. A 7.
Cool. You are going to take 1 harm, but the good news is the poison does not take hold.
Cool. So you said it's Lena, other James, and other Carmine. And then it's me, Carmine, and Penny.
Yep. And as all of this is happening, you kind of see in the back a little girl dragging a now Echo who now has eyes.
Guys, are you okay? Did he hurt you? Wait, who's... Sorry.
There is a lot to unpack today. Can I talk to the other James? Just be like, so what is it? What do you guys want?
Without speaking, the other James will pull out the Yellowstone and extend his hand with it to you.
Like he's like holding it out to me? Oh, I want to magic blast him.
Sure. Okay. Here we go, friends.
I do want to shout out before we like go into combat. I've
Oh,
seen this
boy.
I've seen this episode like to Penny, and I mean if Echo could hear me. I've seen this episode of Teen Titans. We can't defeat ourselves. We have to pick a different person.
Oh,
So when you
okay.
target someone, don't target yourself. Teen Titans taught me that. Okay. That is an 11 to
Sure.
hit other me.
So after saying that you're not going to hit yourself. You're gonna hit
Well,
yourself.
I don't see an immediate threat from
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
from the other Carmine or the other Lena, to my knowledge. The other me just held out a thing.
Sure.
So
Why don't you roll whatever magic it is?
that is an ice cream ball.
Cool.
Cool.
So that is 2 damage and restrained.
And as it happens, let's see. Let's give him a cool roll. So as it happens, he's going to close his
Of
fist
course.
on this, and his entire body is going to turn into stone. He can't move. He's still restrained,
No.
but he's not going to take any damage.
Like a gargoyle with the yellow
Mhm.
stone.
I want you as a gargoyle. That would be cool.
Mhm.
Who wants to be next?
Well, I did my thing. James did his thing. So I think it's going to be
I
Echo,
can
isn't it?
I can take a turn. That's fine.
Sure.
So can Echo tell who is who? Like which one is? So the ones that aren't them do have the glassy eyes, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to try to attack. Jake's still there, isn't he? I would like to try to attack him.
Okay.
Jake,
Uh,
Jake, like the little girl.
So yeah, Jake is currently a little girl.
That does it look like my younger sister?
It sure does. Yep. So if you're going to attack who you're calling Jake in this form, you have a -2 to try and hit.
Okay. Sorry, I just don't know what else to do. I'm definitely a hitting character. I expect to miss, but
Sure.
I
I will say that she has released you at this point to just kind of
Oh.
observe what's going
Okay.
on. I will also say that you still only have 2 of your 7 harm. And
I do because I'm like 2 away from dying.
correct. Yeah, so you've only got 2 left.
Mhm.
And I'll say that you saw these inhalers, but you'd have to spend your turn kind of getting to either Penny or James to get them
I'm
and use them.
Gonna try to make my way over to Penny.
Sure.
If that's okay.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
Okay.
Nobody except for this this character that brought you is really interested in you at this point, and that character is going to let you do whatever for the time being.
So I'm gonna use one of the inhalers if I'm allowed.
Sure. Yeah, it'll take up your whole turn to get there and to
Yep, that's
take that
fine.
inhaler, but
Mhm.
that's
I'm s-
probably a good move.
But I am at 7 out of 7 now, right?
Yep.
No
You
marks.
are-
Sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
You're completely stable, and you've got all your harm to do.
Okay. And that's my
Penny
turn.
is going to take one of her little bombs here. She's going to chuck it at the knot stone thing. That's a mixed success, so we'll give her 1 less damage. Okay, cool. And Carmine, do you want to explain this new feat that you just took?
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, just over the break, I did picked up an improvement called. I'm going to make sure it's back up on my screen here. I took a monstrous move called Unquenchable Vitality. When you have taken harm, you can heal yourself. It's a roll plus cool, and you can heal harm and stabilize your injuries, which is awesome. or if you miss, you actually make yourself worse. That's less awesome. So that
The
is
reason. Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Go
that
ahead.
is a thing that Carmine can do now. But that is not what he's going to be doing at the moment, though.
Well, it is what the mirror Carmine is going to do as he gets hit with a bomb.
Oh,
Uh,
Mirror Carmine is a dick.
I don't want to tell you you're wrong, but he
Oof.
also rolled a 13, so that
Yes.
means he gets to
He'll
heal 2 and
he's
stabilize.
stable. Yeah.
He already was stable, but yeah. So that bomb did not do quite as much as Penny was hoping it would on the immortal and unquenchable vitality of Carmine.
Yeah, other me's gonna be really hard to take down.
Cool, but that'll be Penny, and you've got this little girl who I don't think we've named on the stream yet, so I'm not going to say her name until you want to, Echo. She is going to morph into a man who we've already described, and he is going to pull out a knife and throw it at Penny, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. So she'll take some damage. Not as much as he was expecting her to take, but she'll take some damage.
Leave her out of this. You've already taken Maya from me.
I'm about to take everything from you, dear.
No, please don't. Stop.
And we're back to our hunters' turns.
I guess then
Um,
I don't like him, but I really, really don't like evil me either.
and other me is just like a really hot statue. So like it's gonna suck when we have to destroy the statue.
Other you is a statue. That is true.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So other me is a statue. Do I know? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. Other Lena hasn't done anything yet, right? She didn't go before we go again.
Nope.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna. All right. So sorry, I'm kind of trying to get my spatial awareness. So so I'm assuming it's like 3 of us facing the 3 other of us. Where are Echo and this man in relation to us?
So Echo is by you and
Okay.
Penny because she ran over to get the inhaler.
Okay.
This man who threw the knife is now kind of behind the other 3, but
Okay.
like within range of your magic for sure.
Cool. I'm gonna go for. You know, I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna shoot magic at the scary dude. Where did it go? Where did it go? All right. That's an 8 to hit.
Sure, it'll hit.
Ooh, and that's my hot fudge blast.
Oh no.
Everyone close your eyes. So I hit him with hot fudge for 4 damage. And because I got less than a 10, a fire does start.
Sure.
Don't
I
worry,
will
guys.
say-
I'm just gonna burn down the Olive Garden real quick.
Well, you know. But at least the
As
What
Fire's
about
over there.
Frank and his amazing spaghetti? Frank's fine, isn't he?
No, I haven't seen or heard anything from Frank this episode.
Yeah,
Could
I
be
will
gone.
say as this hot fudge hits uh into this man, there's kind of like a wave that kind of floats over him, and part of it misses him. So it doesn't quite hurt as much as you would hope that it does, but as it spills over, the fire begins kind of crackling in the background, and now you see these silhouettes of yourselves. Um,
Amongst the flames,
yes.
but not like close enough that it's currently hurting them.
No. How cinematic.
No, it is not currently hurting them, but I would say it's obstructing both their and your exit.
Perfect. Cool. Well, that's my turn.
Cool. Who wants to go next?
I guess
I am so
Carmine's
sorry.
gonna-
Before Carmine goes, because you rolled below a 10, as that flame shoots out of your hand, you are also going to catch a little fire on your sleeve, and you'll take 1 harm.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Sorry, Carmine, I cut you off there.
No, that's okay. Carmine is gonna, I mean, he's going to leap at other Carmine. And he's gonna go for the eyes. That seems to be the theme.
Sure.
So he's gonna roll to kick some ass. I hope. It is kick some ass, I presume. He's going to he's going to basically try and claw the eyes out of other Carmine. That was a
You
lot of
and
roll.
these 13s. Okay. Is that a boxcar for you?
That is not. No, that was
Oh, okay.
it's an adjusted 13.
Okay, great. I will say with that, you can definitely take out an eye, or you can deal harm.
I think I'm on this eye thing. That
Okay.
seems to be what we're doing here. So I'm gonna take one of Nega Carmine's eyes.
Awesome. So you've got that, which brings your total to 3, right? Because you have the other 2 in your pocket.
That's true. Yes.
Okay.
This one is not in my pocket or anything, but it is. Well, I guess maybe it will be. I don't know. But yeah, he'll take it out.
Cool. As you do, obviously Carmine screams back. He is going to try and chomp on you here. So he's going to use his teeth attack,
Mm-hmm.
which you roll weird, I think, right? For
He rolls
your
weird to kick ass. Yeah.
So he will hit you there for 3 harm,
Okay.
and then an extra harm. And why don't you give me a cool roll there?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so first off,
I'm sorry. So when I say 3 and then 1, you'll obviously only take 2 and then 1.
okay. So then we
because
do
of
that, and then
your-
we're gonna make the cool roll.
Yeah.
Comes up an 8.
Okay, so as this happens, that gem in his hand will glow, and you will take, with a mixed success, that 1 point that I told you about already. You'll
Right
take
on.
that as poison damage, but the poison will not sink into your skin.
Okay.
So, oh, sorry. Oh,
No,
Go ahead.
I thought Andy was going to say something. That's why I was like, oh,
we did our thing. No, I think Carmine's done for the moment.
okay. So I would say that even though Echo is enraged at the man in front of her, she's she's by Carmine, isn't she?
Carmine
Or
ran up.
Or like in my field of vision, could I see? I guess.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
you definitely have eyes on everybody.
Okay. So she is going to run and attack the other Carmine to like try to get the doppelganger's attention on to her and not onto him, so he can take a step back, and if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to deal damage or do you want to distract?
Do I want to what? I'm sorry.
Do you want to deal damage, like deal harm to the monster, or do you want to attack? Or I mean, do you want to like distract?
I'm gonna attack.
Okay, cool. Give me a kick some ass roll.
Okay.
And you do have your gear, so whatever weapon you're choosing.
Okay. So probably just oh, that's right, I broke my bat, didn't I? Probably brass knuckles, I guess. And with my, do I get a plus in combat or just with anything that deals with doppelgangers?
You get a plus with anything that deals with doppelgangers, but I would also consider this in that realm. So
Okay, so I do get a +1 to my tough roll.
yeah, your plus
Oh.
applies here.
Okay, just want to double check. $13.
Awesome. So and remind me how much harm that does.
Let me take a look. Let's see here. So brass knuckle is 1 harm.
Okay. I will say that's a 13. Carmine has an ability called Immortal that reduces everything by 1. So
Mhm.
instead of having nothing happen, I will say that the distraction works and Carmine is now solely focused on you.
Okay, that's good
for
enough for
this.
me.
Yeah. So unfortunately did not deal harm, but you did a good enough job that the eyes are no longer on Carmine and they're now on you.
Well, eye.
Yay.
One eye.
One eye, yeah.
The other one actually, I guess, is kind of on Carmine. He's holding it.
It will also draw Lena's attention, who will look your way, and her eyes will turn bright purple.
Oh, not again.
But nothing will happen right now. You see her muttering kind of under her breath.
Who is she looking at?
You.
Echo? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's Carmine and Echo. James. You're on mute, bud.
Sorry. I think I'm going to. I've been hitting pretty well with magic. I think now I'm going to turn and aim for Lena.
Sure.
Ooh, that's a 12.
Why don't you roll to see what your magic will be? That's not natural 12, right?
Did I roll a 1 again? More hot fudge everywhere. I just get spray her right in the face with hot fudge.
Cool. Yeah, and she will take all of that. And as you release that, she goes to release whatever her spell would have been, but gets knocked over by hot fudge, and her spell kind of fizzles. Nothing happens with it. So
Cool. And there's no fire from this one.
yep, no fire. But your doppelganger now is going to unstone themselves, and they are going to try and hit you with some fire here.
Oh no. My
Oh,
own
boy.
magic against me.
Yeah, you see he smiles and takes out a little vial of sprinkles and just shakes it to see what happens here.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, and
Oh.
as he goes to release it, his entire hand becomes inflamed. And with that failure, I will say he also drops this crystal and is trying and takes the rest of his turn to put out this flame that he has taken some damage from. So he is
Nice.
now
I go,
gemless
what a
and
nerd.
pretty upset. Penny is going to throw one of her card bombs again at Carmine. Oh, well, I guess she wouldn't because there's two of you in that vicinity now. So she's going to throw it kind of over at Lena's direction since she's on the ground. See how that goes. It will end up too close, or she doesn't give it enough and it will detonate in between her and Lena. So nothing will happen there. And our bad guy is just going to walk very slowly up to the center of the room. He won't say anything. He'll just kind of stare down at Echo. And that'll be his turn. And now we're back to everybody.
Menacing stare.
Super effective.
Well, I got a theory here. If we get
What's
the
that?
eyes out, then we don't have to actually fight him, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, that's seems to be how it works.
Cool. Then yeah, Carmine is gonna. He's gotten one eye out of Nega Carmine. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna go for the other one. So he's gonna claw.
Can I
out the-
help at all or not?
You feel free to. Well, I mean, yeah, feel free to help out if you'd like to use your action to do that.
Yeah, you'd have
Yes.
to use your action. Well, yeah, your action. So give me a cool roll for the help out action.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to play true to my character. I think she'd
Yeah,
want to
sure.
make sure everybody else is taken care of before, even though the man is super bad.
Oh, we'll get to him.
All right, what am I doing? Rolling? Helping?
Yep, just roll a cool roll for us.
Excellent. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, ow.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Well, unfortunately, you won't get a plus, but
Yeah, that's disappointing. But
Yeah.
okay. So I still need to make my roll, don't I? I need to roll weird to kick ass. That's a 9. I don't think I want that to be a mixed success. I think I want that to be a 12. I'm going to spend a luck point.
I forgot about those.
I am going to
Ah,
spend a luck to turn that 9 into a 12. And so, like,
sure.
Carmine is going to just get the other eye and wish he had something really pithy to say, but he doesn't. So he's gonna yoink out that other eye, and in the spirit of scientific inquiry, see what happens.
Sure. As you yank this eye out, with your 12, with how lucky you are to have had
It's a
this
big
claw
hit, you know,
exactly
yeah.
where it needs to go. I mean, you only get so many luck points in an entire campaign. So
I know,
if this is where
that's-
you want to use it, yeah,
Well,
I'm here for it.
I'm beating myself up. I mean, come on.
Sure.
That is a good time to use it.
So as you rip this piece out of your counterpart, the entire body of this glass mirror Carmine completely vanishes, and you're left with the other piece of his the other eye that he would have had, totaling 4 for you now.
Yeah, I've got 2 in my pocket and 1 in each hand at this point. And Carmine just kind of like takes the one he's got and kind of flips it like a coin, snatches it and puts it in his pocket with the others.
Sure. Yes, in doing this, we'll say Echo was trying to help out, but she can't shake the eyes of this man in front of her. And both of you kind of now fall to the ground with nothing, below you anymore. And one of our adversaries is gone. James, you've still got a turn.
Question. If I try to summon a monster into this world,
Oh God.
that doesn't mean I have control of it, right?
That is correct.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep blasting magic. This time I want to aim for the other me's eyes specifically.
Sure. I didn't mean to discourage you, by the way. If you'd like to summon an ice cream monster in a burning room,
I want to see that because it
No,
can melt and just.
in my head, I
worried.
was like, what if I try to summon a gargoyle? But that's like a hard candy shell gargoyle. But then but what if I have no control over it and it like kicks all of our butts? So it's fine. Yeah, and it's melting. I don't have time. It's very hot in here. I don't like hot. All right. That is a 13 to hit.
look, roll 20. I spent a lot of time making these monsters. It's not fair that everybody just rolls 13s.
Well, except when the monstrous version of us also rolls 13s. I mean,
I guess that's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I also have a +3, so I actually rolled a 10.
Sure. Why don't you roll me a d6 to find out what kind of magic this is?
So this is my necrotic paper straw.
So a big paper straw comes out. How does this work? How do you suck the life out of yourself?
I don't know. I think when I try to conjure the ice cream, this paper straw one is the one that's always out of left field. So I think I just conjure a straw and it's like a party blower where it's like smacks him in the face. And it just comes back. And I guess I just deal 1 harm and get 1 back.
Yep, that's how it works.
This game is incredible.
So I will say that it didn't do really anything to the eyes here, but you did a little bit of damage and you got
Did
something
some
back.
damage and I
So-
got health back. This game is wild.
well,
And
you healed you up the one you
so-
had, yeah.
Yeah, Grumpy, he'll try and hit you with some fire here. Let's see what happens.
Hit me with that straw right back under me. Let's do it.
You have what? A +3?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an 11.
Oh no.
What's your 6? Oh,
It's the paper straw. So he just takes his life right back.
yep. He can do 1 better. But actually, as he does it, he will clutch this gem again, and as this paper straw party favor comes out to hit you, it'll turn completely to stone.
Oh, neat.
You're gonna take 2 damage here, but he's not gonna get anything back because now he's a stone, and there's the magic just dies. There's nothing organic to.
Carmine, pluck his eyes out.
Oh, right. Oh, what happened to the stone? What happened to the stone that other Carmine was holding? Is it on the floor now?
It's funny that you mentioned that because it currently is, but Lena is going to stand up. Her eyes still bright purple, and she will extend her arm to try and telekinetically get this stone. And rolling a 3, she will not get anything. Nothing will happen, and the magic will fizzle in her hands. And deal her some damage along the way since she did the magic wrong.
Yeah.
She's not looking too hot.
I'm gonna shout to Penny, get the stone.
Sure. As you say that to Penny, she is afraid of leaving her little corner here, but she is going to take out another bomb and she's going to throw it at the stone.
That might work. That might actually work just as well.
It will hit the stone. Let's see what it does.
Oh, did she use one of her bombs to play fetch? That's so cool.
She did not play fetch.
Oh,
She
damn.
shattered the stone in half.
That is still cool. I'm gonna die on that hill. That is still cool what she did.
Yes. So I will also say that both of you take 1 harm from that because you are standing on top of the stone.
Yeah, as you do.
There's a bomb.
Me too.
So
Okay.
Echo and Carmine will both take that.
Sweet.
But now that stone is split in half. And I think everybody's had their turn. Oh, my friend who we've called Maya and Jake is going to walk over to where he threw the knife. He'll pick up that knife and he will try and stab Penny with it.
No. Can I use one of my things? Whatever it is, the.
I think you've already had a turn this round.
Oh,
You've already
that's right.
done
I'm
an
so
action.
sorry. Never mind.
He is going to swing, and Penny, being as resourceful as she can, is going to put a bomb in between the two of them and use it as a shield. And as he strikes that bomb, they are both going to take significant damage.
Oh,
Whoa.
no. Did Penny just blow herself up?
Penny's got some armor, so Penny is very, very hurt. But she is still alive as she takes all of that harm. And Jake takes significant harm and is thrown across the room. He still looks okay, but he is not as okay as he was. And that's everybody's turn there.
Okay.
I will say with the temperature of this room now at the level that it's at,
It is on
Carmine, your
fire, I
special,
suppose.
your special ability here kicks in and you get to automatically go first.
That's fine. I guess I got to figure out who to put the attack on. Now, other James is still, well, he's moving again now, but he's stone, right?
So when in stone form, he can't move.
Oh, okay.
But you also notice that in his stone form, you cannot gain access to his eyes.
Yeah. Okay, so he's off the table for the moment. I guess I have to figure out if I'm going to go after Bad Lena or Jake Maya. I think I'm jumping on Jake Maya because he's ripping up on Penny. So I guess I'm going to find out if his eyes come out.
Sure.
Let's give it a shot. And that will give me an 11.
Sure. As you go to swing here, or is this bite or is this claw?
This is claws. Yeah, this is just trying to. I mean, pulling. I'm pulling eyes. I don't necessarily want to eat his eyes. That would be.
Sure.
That might push the PG-13 rating, frankly.
I will give you the option of either blinding or doing damage. As you approach, though, you realize these eyes are different. They're not the glass eyes.
Still, blinded is pretty great. I mean, I think blinded is just dandy. I think is gonna. It would be very nice to have him not be able to see what he's doing. So I think I'm gonna go with the blinding.
Sure. You swipe down, and as you take out his eyesight, he just smiles. No pain.
Oh no, he's into that.
And with that, actually, he is going to try some magic of his own. and nothing is going to happen. But it wasted his turn trying, so
Oh, yeah.
who wants to go next?
The other me is still a statue.
Correct.
And then the other Lena is still alive, correct?
But she was on the ground. I seem to remember. I don't remember what from.
Sorry.
Oh, you. I think
You're
were
on
the
mute.
questioner.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Yeah, she got hit by the fire, the hot fudge, and then she tried to stand up and summon that stone, and it didn't work.
Okay.
And then she kind of blasted herself, but she is standing right now, and she's looking pretty hurt.
Do to her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blast Lena with magic.
Sure.
How much damage can I deal with ice cream? That's an 11.
Sure. Give me a d6 to see what we do.
Okay, so hear me out. A 4 is my cookie crumb wall, which has not made an appearance yet, I don't think. So it does 1 harm. I guess it kind of depends on how I want to use it. I think I want to use it to. So when I use the earth, it adds forceful and restraining, which is what this one's considered.
Sure.
So I think I want to try to maybe cast it as like, instead of a wall to block her, since it's a forceful restrained, I want to try to use it like to come out of the, because like I said, it's like the earth thing, to like have it something come up to like trap her.
Okay.
Up to if possible, something that comes up, restrains her, but also like maybe covers her mouth so she can't cast any spells.
Sure. Yeah,
If
she
that's possible.
you had a success. So yeah, I'll let it. So it just kind of shoots up from the ground and kind of encases her in a
Mhm.
semi cocoon. Okay.
And it's just Oreo crumbs or cookie crumbs, sandwich cookie crumbs.
Oreos.
Yeah, as we do that, I will have I'll have your counterpart ungargoyle.
Rude.
The stone will drop and we'll fire some more magic at you and miss and take some damage as more flames come up around now his other sleeve. He's rocking a sleeveless ice cream suit at this
Just
point.
he's just the best. The shirt has gone away.
But it's currently on fire and we'll drop the stone.
Grab it, grab it. So that's my turn, I guess.
Echo, you got anything you want to do this turn? Uh-oh, Sabi, did we lose you? Uh-oh. Okay, well, Sabi, I'm sure will return in a moment. I know he's been having technical difficulties, so hopefully we see him soon. But in the meantime, I guess I'll let Lena go. And I'm just pulling up her stats real fast. So I'm running her today. She is going to try and she's going to try and blast this cookie around her to try and get out. And she will succeed. And you'll see like purple cracks kind of come through the cookie. As it happens though, she will also take some damage from this blast and she will fall unconscious.
Boom.
So she is done.
Oh dear.
Does she have a stone?
I don't think she
No.
does.
We only have 3, right?
I think we just found the
2.
2.
Oh, I'm thinking of the glass eyes.
Right.
She does have glass eyes, but they are currently in her head.
Gotcha.
We can fix that.
Yeah. Hello, yes, we'd like to schedule an appointment to remove your eyes, please.
Anybody else have anything that I think we've both had our turns, so you two have.
Yeah.
Yes, which means that Jake is the last to go here. Currently pinned down by Carmine. We will have. He's just going to try and shove you away. Let's see how that goes first. Can you make me a tough roll, not a weird roll, Andy?
Right. Because I'm not kicking. Yeah.
Correct.
Why am I in that window?
Yeah, our window's got a little bit messed up, friends. We're working on fixing it
Mine's
as
a
we
little
get
funky.
Bobby back.
That comes out as an 8.
With an 8, you succeed higher. We just did an opposed.
Oh.
So you can decide if you want to keep Jake by you or let him go.
I think I'm gonna keep him right here.
Okay,
I
great.
think we're gonna just have some fun bonding time together.
Yeah, he still has the knife in his hand, and seeing how things are going, he's going to throw it again. This time at Echo. So a 10 will hit.
Okay. Is it just 1 harm?
It is actually going to be 3, and then I'm going to need a cool roll for you.
Okay. Uh, 7.
With that mixed success, you're going to take an extra 2, but it's not going to carry over. This metal seems to be of something that is not. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before. This knife, whatever it is pretty special.
I'm guessing it's still stabbed in me.
It's easy enough to pull out, but yeah, it's
Okay.
you currently have the knife in your person.
Okay. All right.
And you didn't have a turn this go, so it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, what I was gonna do before, I don't know what happened, how I got kicked off, but was to like kind of be in front of Penny and wait to see what was gonna happen, to see if I could use my never again on somebody, but I guess everybody's gone, haven't they?
Yep. So everybody's gone this round. Lena, if you missed it, Lena is unconscious. She fell trying to break out of the cookie wall. You still have James, who's both the mirror James has both of his arms currently on fire. He's going to have to do something to get rid of that fire, and dropped the stone. So the stone is at his feet. And then you've got a pretty injured Jake, who's now being held by Carmine, which I would say would give you a +2 to attacking him.
Can she walk over to him, stand over him, and ask him, just please tell me, why did you do this? Why? How could you murder her?
I didn't murder her. You did. It was with that knife that currently is inside of you.
So she's gonna look down at the knife and look at it. Does she remember anything?
As you try and pull this knife out, you get another flashback of the last moments of your sister's life. The real last moments of your sister's life. I will let you describe that if you want to, or you
Sure.
can hold on to that.
So flashback, I am on top of this doppelganger, Jake. I'm punching him in the face. I can hear my sister scream, please don't hurt him. Please don't. Leave him alone. And I think surely this has to be another doppelganger, whatever the case may be. I elbow her in the face. I turn and I stab her, just to find that it really is my sister. And when I drop to my knees and I am devastated with what I've done, this wounded figure, Jake, comes crawling over to her to like hold her one last time. Like maybe they were more than friends. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm in too much of shock to figure out what's going on. And then I kind of snap back into reality. And I just look at my hands and I look at the knife. Oh my God. And I just drop to my knees.
Sure. Anything else that you want to do on your turn? You still haven't really done an action, so.
There's nothing that she wants to do. She's just realizing that it was her. She killed her sister. You know, it's just more of the processing of this guy here did nothing. He didn't do anything to my sister. And I don't even know what their relationship was. Maybe he wasn't a good man, or maybe he was. Or wasn't. I don't know. So she's just going to drop to her knees and just like really be shaking and just, can't do anything.
Thanks for that. Top of the round. We've still got a burning mirror, James, and we've still got Jake.
Yeah. Well, now I'm a little. So how much of? I mean, we're not party to any of that history, right? Like, as far as Carmine is concerned, Jake is still there, and Jake is still big bad. Am I right?
Correct. And
Yeah.
the only thing that you would have seen is the little girl that first pulled in
Right.
Echo is very reminiscent of the little girl that you saw on all of the pictures in the last episode in Echo's bedroom.
So yeah, you would have just seen me drop to my knees in front of this thing and just start crying. And
Did we hear him say that Echo killed her sister?
Yeah, that was all out loud. You didn't see the flashback, but you've heard all the words.
Cool. I think James is just like, we're gonna, per usual, we're gonna unpack that in a moment. But we've got some more pressing matters. How weak does the other James look?
He looks hurt. I mean, he's on fire, but I mean, he's up. He's not
Cool.
like about to drop.
I say, ignore my advice about not attacking yourself. Apparently the other me is terrible with magic. I want to run and tackle the other me.
Okay.
to try to get these eyes out of him.
So you're closing the distance and physically trying to tackle him.
Yes.
Cool. Give me a kick mass roll.
But would you say because I have a magic ice cream scoop, it would be weird?
I would say if you were trying to remove them magically, that it could be weird, but you told me you were trying to tackle him, and
You're right. Now, see, that's where twos start to come in. And so I say, don't worry, this other me is the worst. And then I just miss him.
I'll say as you go to like koala tackle him, and as you reach out, he'll embrace you, and you are now on fire as well.
And I fall in love with myself.
I'll say you knock him over and you both fall prone, but you're also on fire and will take 1 harm from fire damage.
Now, I know this game doesn't have reactions, so I'll probably have to wait to use that inhaler at the start of my next turn.
That is correct.
Dope, cool. Because I'm now unstable.
Yeah.
But if I use my inhaler next turn, I should be fine.
Carmine, I robbed you of being able to go first,
Oh,
so
that's fine.
it is hot in here, so you get to go first.
I am getting so hot. Well, yeah, I had to, but I mean, I'm still grappling with Jake. So I think I have to hold on to Jake, and I've just got to put a stop to this. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a bite.
Sure.
Since I don't have anything really funny to say about it, but yeah, I'm just gonna clamp the jaw on him.
Am I allowed to use my no harm thing to protect Jake?
Do you want to protect Jake?
I don't know. That's what my sister did. I'll never know why she protected him now.
I'm pulling it up real fast to see.
Okay.
This is never again.
Yeah. If not, that's totally fine. I was just curious.
It does say protect someone, and they are currently in. Sure, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
So you still make your attack, Carmine. Do you see the protect someone rules, Echo?
It's on moves. I believe it is on moves reference 1.
Number 1. Yep. It's on the
Oh.
top right of that. So the only thing that you cannot choose is suffer little harm.
Okay. So it's on a 10 plus, right?
Yep. So you automatically get the 10 plus for
Okay.
protect someone, but you have to choose one of those things, and it cannot be suffer little harm.
Okay. All impending danger is now focused on me.
Okay. So Carmine, you can no longer attack Jake. You can only attack Echo.
Well, I don't intend to do that.
Yeah. But just so you know, now Jake is kind of off the table.
Yeah.
I'll say that you can still attack other James if you want,
Okay.
but you're still grappling Jake, and Echo, you're gonna take 2 harm from
Mhm.
this as Carmine's teeth sink into you while you shield Jake's body.
Sorry, I was just trying to play as
Yeah.
her, and I feel like that's something that she would do. Let's see.
Hey, if you want to save your big bad, I don't mind.
Well, now she's coming to realize maybe he wasn't a big bad. He might be one towards her, like he might hate her, you know.
Well, I mean,
If
he did
if I killed his lover and my sister, or however the case is, you know.
Sure. as you shield.
I am
Uh,
unstable.
Oh, well, he is also going to try and kick you here. He doesn't have arms, but he does have legs. So let's see what that looks like. He's gonna miss. He's held down. So he'll wince in pain. But he's still going after you. James, Mirror James, who's on fire, is going to take his action to try and break free of you, Real James. Can you roll me a tough roll?
Ugh. Trash. Absolute trash.
I did not roll great. You just have to beat a 6. And you did. So you can decide if you're still grappled or not.
If I'm still grappled, I'm on fire though, right?
You're on fire either way.
Oh, grapple him.
Okay. He can't put his fire out being grappled. So he'll drop some more. But that'll be the end of his turn. Top of the round, Carmine.
Well, she's Echo's determined that I can't beat up the big bad, so I guess I'm going after other James. So that means I'm gonna let Jake go and kind of give Echo this look like, you gotta be kidding me, and makes a dive for evil James. He's gonna go for the eyes.
Sure. Go ahead and give me that weird roll. For a kick.
Yeah. That is a 12. I did not. It's a modified 12.
Sure. With that, you can get one eye for sure. That brings your total to 5.
Yeah, I'm starting a
And-
collection here.
And with a 12, I'll also, that's 2 damage, right? Or 2
Sure.
harm for,
For a claw, yeah.
he's looking real rough. So,
Yeah.
still on fire. But as you let go of Jake here, he's gonna race towards Echo. He'll take that knife, unstab you, and then try and stab you again with it.
She's probably just gonna be like, just kill me. I'm my sister's killer. I'm the one I've been hunting. I mean, obviously, I think her fight for survival will kick in, but you know,
Sure. You're only gonna take 1 damage here. As so he has to take damage too. As he slices into you, he kind of accidentally hits himself. He'll drop this blade and kind of fall down. He's looking real bad.
okay. So can I take the blade then?
Sure.
And I'm going to start tearing up and crying, and I'm going to look down at him, and I'm going to tell him that I'm sorry, and then I'm going to pull the knife up and stab it down
Sure.
in one of his eyes.
Sure. Why don't you roll me? He can't move, so this will hit. Why don't you roll me a cool roll? And
I just
so,
miss.
no, you definitely hit, but you
Okay.
start crying and shaking, and I'm gonna call you stunned at this point. by the fact that as you bring down this blade, at the last minute, the form shifts to Maya. And you make contact for the second time with your sister. And end the life in front of you.
No. And she's just gonna start bawling and, be a mess. Not
As
much
this-
help.
No.
Sure. As this happens, the other monsters in the room completely vanish, leaving behind what would have been their eyes and the stones.
Well, so Carmine will reach into his pocket and get the eyes that he already has, and he'll pick up the stones and hand them back to Penny and be like, "Try not to lose these again, though."
Penny will take them. There's a total of, I believe, 9 at this point.
There's a bunch of eyes that got yoinked. I think there's 5 eyes that Carmine yoinked out of somebody. Oh, that's right, because there's 2 more from Echo, and there's like a lot of them now. Actually, there's a bunch.
Yeah,
of
you
eyes.
had the 6 from the 3 of you that were there in this room. And
Right.
then you had the 2 from Camille and the 1 from Echo
Right.
previously. You didn't pick up both eyes from Echo. So
That's
you
right.
have Penny will spend the better part of this hour kind of piecing together what now looks like a gem that is the same rough size as the one of the gargoyle and the
No
chupacabra.
kidding.
Yeah, out of these eyes. You'll notice that there's a big dent in this though, because it's missing its
Oops.
last piece.
Well, that one got left in the mirror dimension somewhere.
Or you mean the one I have?
Oh, you kept it? Cool.
No, so there's one
Oh.
that is still in the mirror world.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, you did have one, so that helped add to it. Yes, but this is not a complete gem. It's missing roughly 10% of itself.
All right.
Penny, what the hell are these things?
Well, we were trying to explain it to you earlier, but it clearly wasn't you. These things seem to hold essences of whatever it is that that you fight and you defeat. This one over here, and she'll reference the one that is now split in half. It has to do with poison. It can make attacks poisonous, or it can release clouds of poison into rooms that can affect a great number of people. And this one over here, you've clearly seen, can turn people into stone as either a shield or as extra impact. They're very dangerous. I'll obviously need some time with this, and she'll refer to the one that she just built, kind of. But we can probably, weld it back together as best as we can and see what it can do.
I'm
Thank
so
you
sorry,
for-
guys. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, Penny was just going to say thank you for keeping everybody safe, and as she says it, Faust will come out from behind a corner and find the kind of the heel of the one remaining body in the room, and growl at it, but keep its distance, since it's a very small corgi who probably doesn't want to deal with any kind of monster, living or otherwise.
Well, is Frank still here? I could go for a cocktail.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
I go over to Echo and put a hand on her shoulder and I just go, look, we've all got our stuff, right?
But
I mean, I
could have
didn't
gotten
murder
you
my
all
sister,
killed.
but
I could have gotten you all killed.
what you didn't see, and I just like hold out a hand for like a fist bump.
But wait, maybe I shouldn't be. What if she's just kind of a little bit hysterical right now? She feels like she let the team down and that she shouldn't be a part of the team anymore, and that that she's a bad person. She's a bad guy. At least that is what she's telling you in between, like, sobs and
Yeah.
I can wait. it out.
Yeah. I say we all just go upstairs, have a nice bowl of Alfredo. We can talk about the stones, or we can unpack a little bit of what you've brought to the table. But we're good. Nobody died. Sort of.
Well, I mean, okay, one person died, but they were pretty bad. So
Yeah. And you're not bad.
I killed my sister. That's awful.
well, I mean, I haven't met your sister. I don't know. It could have been. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever your
Who knows?
relationship was like, that's not really any of my business.
I guess she'll just tell you guys about it over pasta.
Oh, look, Echo, I'm over 100 years old, right? You think there's not a million things I wouldn't go back and undo if I could do that?
I mean, I guess you probably have a few.
Like, you can't go you don't get to undo stuff. All you get to do is decide going forward how you're going to be. It sucks. It's the way it is.
Thank
If I
you,
told you
Carmen.
everything I did, I don't think you'd want to hang around with me in an Olive Garden, that's for sure.
Thanks, Carmine. I'm pretty sure I still would, though.
Well, remind me never to test that theory.
Awesome. And as you all finish your drinks and what is arguably a long night for colleagues and friends, you can all make your way back home. Echo, as you make your way back up stairs to a door that is broken and you can't get to lock. You open the door to your bedroom. The mirror has been smashed. There's no longer any access to it. But on your bed is a new Mr. Sunshine. He is pink, and the bed has a bunch of different roses on it and a small card that says, "Thank you for saving my family." And it's just signed with a P.
No.
And I think that is a lovely place to end this episode of Penrose Triangle. Thanks everybody so much in the audience for joining us for the ride, and for the players for joining on what was a little bit emotional and a little bit, a lot of bit fun, hopefully. So one more time, I want to give everybody a chance to say who they are and where we can find them if they're doing other stuff. And then we'll say goodnight for the evening. Starting with Andy.
As a reminder, I am Andy. No, not that one. Yeah, I don't really social media eyes, but you can be sure to catch me Tuesday night, along with quite a few other people, some of whom are on this very call, to play Blue Rose in the Tales of the Finest. So be sure to come check that out. It is awesome. I love it. And
Awesome.
that's my spiel.
Let's go Dallas.
You can find me on Instagram at Dallas829. You can find me on Twitter at Dally Salad. You can find me here. You can find me on YouTube at The Dallas Show. I host a YouTube talk show sometimes. Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool. And the incomparable Sabi.
My name is Sabi. I guess I should specify I do a lot of creepy horror art is my thing. So if that's something you're interested in, I would go check out my Instagram account. The handle is at perplexedpd. I post at least a complete painting at least twice a week. So yeah, if you're interested in art, go check that out. Or if you're interested in playing video games of any kind, then just send me a message. Looking for people to play with.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much. Again, I'm Will. I'm here at USP. You can find me doing lots of fun stuff. I play Blue Rose on Tuesdays. We'll be here again next week. But we've got a whole bunch of other stuff that you can check out too, including Something Dragons, our Pathfinder podcast that comes out every Friday. You can check out our website, www.untoldstoriesproject.com, where we've got some blogs and we've got an art contest that's still happening. So if you're still looking to submit stuff, make sure that you do that real soon. What else can I tell you about? Nether War is our Mutants and Masterminds that happens on Mondays, and then Tuesdays is Blue Rose. So lots of fun stuff happening here. Again, we're super, super thankful to all of you for watching because we finally made it to 1 year officially today. Yeah, which is just bonkers.
525,600, etc.
When you think about it, though, that's a really big deal. It's a big deal to us, and we're super grateful for all of you. So make sure you like and subscribe and tell us all of the awesome things. Having said that, I think that's pretty much all I've got for tonight. So I'd like to wish everybody the best. Make sure you're being safe, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks so much, everybody.
Bye.